Hello, my wonderful anthropology, sociology, and psychology class, and whoever clicked on this video. Today, I'm doing a presentation. And I know what you're thinking. This isn't PowerPoint. What is this? Well, it's a video I made. Yay! So yes, without further ado, my presentation on Russian funerals. Since these questions are shorter to answer, I decided to compile them all in one, segment. Question 1, what stage of life is the rite of passage marking? Well, according to the paper I was given, it's a death/funeral ritual. Question 2, what culture is this associated with, and where in the world does it typically take place? Well, if the title of the presentation didn't catch your eye, then I guess I'll say it again. The country that I am going to be talking about is good old Russia. Usually these funerals will take place in the Orthodox Church in Moscow. I kind of just sort of answered number 3. Oops. Who is involved with the ceremony, and what are the different roles and responsibilities? Well, first you need your dead guy. You can't have a funeral without a dead guy. His responsibility, being dead. And then you're going to have the family. These are the people that are going to take care of the body, are going to be mourning the body. They're going to kind of be more focused on sort of the death ritual or funeral and stuff. Yeah. Then you're going to have other mourners, like maybe friends, anyone who just wants to give some sympathy. They're welcome to join. Their purpose is to kind of pay their respects to the family and maybe join into the funeral, if they're not busy or anything. And then finally there's the priest. Just like most priests in Western culture, he basically just sort of does kind of the same as a Western culture priest, He sort of runs the funeral, just anything that he says his blessings. He has everyone say their blessings for the dead guy, and yeah, that's basically the priest. On to the next question. So it's believed that the soul lingers for around 40 days. Well, exactly 40 days, I shouldn't say around. They also believe in good deaths and bad deaths. A good death is when someone dies of old age or naturally, because they believe that's what God intended, that He intended for them to die at that time. A bad death is when someone dies from a violent act, like they got shot. Like, for example, a soldier in World War I or II got shot, and died. They would have a quote-unquote bad death. Good deaths are believed to bring a good harvest. Bad deaths are believed to bring bad harvests, or misfortune, or storms, or just any form of misfortune. So the family will prepare the body by washing it, and then they're given a white robe to wear. It's the color white because it represents purity and purity of the soul. They're also given a chastity belt, which usually the color is either black or blue. Mirrors are covered up in black cloth, and clocks are stopped so the soul can pass into heaven easier. Much like us Westerners, guests and family are supposed to dress in dark, formal attire. It's also tradition for everyone to bring in an even amount of flowers. Why an even amount? Because an even amount represents a sad occasion, and an odd amount of flowers is for happy occasions like anniversaries and birthdays and all that good stuff. Attendees will usually throw sticks to protect their path from evil spirits when they walk to the cemetery. The branches are usually juniper or fir bush branches. Coins are also thrown onto the casket before it's buried with dirt. Guests will supply the corpse with food and money to help them get to heaven easier as well. Don't make it bad. Take a So usually the reception will be held at the family's house, in which there will be a memorial meal called I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this correctly, but I'll try. Pominiki. I probably just butchered that, I'm sorry. Some of the foods include blini, which is a type of pancake, fish pie, and kloivai, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a cake that has wheat and fruit in it and is decorated with different kinds of sweets. A towel and a cup of water is kept on a windowsill, and on the 40th day after the person has died, a towel is then taken to a cemetery and shaken to release the soul from the towel. Then the towel is burned, and then it is thrown in a river. Alright, so questions 8 to 11 will be answered orally, because 1, I can't fit it all in the video, and 2, well, I don't want to cheat out by using a video of myself, and I do want to give some oral presentation. So, yeah, the rest will be done orally. Hope you liked the video, and now here are the oral answers.